Hi, it's Philip Shum here from the Canadian Securities Exchange. I'm here today with Igal Sudman, who is the chairman and CEO of Ayurcann. The ticker symbol is AYUR. That's Apple Yellow Umbrella Rainbow. Welcome, Igal. How are you?
Great, great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. Tell us a bit about your company and what you guys do over at Ayurcann.
Perfect. So Ayurcann is a production and processing company specifically set up to work on the post-harvest needs of licensed LPs in Canada. We have two verticals that we are concentrating on. One is toll service and extraction services on a large scale that is needed by LPs. We currently process over 1,000 kilograms a week of biomass. We can do toll services. And also we manage inventory in-house. We have hundreds of kilos of both THC and CBD available on the shelf for immediate use of LPs as they need it. And our second vertical is really the co-packing side where we offer various aspects of the production for LPs, specifically in the oil. So if they need vape filling, if they need tinctures or they need infusion of topicals, we're able to do that to the scale of about 1 million units a year right now. And as we're going through our expansion right now, we're hoping to build that up to about 2.5 million within a couple of months.
And so you're located here in Toronto, Canada, I understand, right? Or just outside it?
Yeah, just outside. We're in Pickering, so in close proximity to over 100 LPs within driving distance. Ontario is a big market, and we're easily accessible.
Okay, great. And so tell us why you ended up taking Ayurcann public then.
So we definitely like the CSE and the image that it projects and gives to smaller investors. We feel that as a nimble and flexible company with consistently looking at the bottom line and making sure that we're green, we bring something to the table that a lot of existing LPs and other LPs that are working right now in the industry can't. A lot of money has been raised by other ones, and they're still finding or trying to find a path to profitability. We have started. We only raised about $1 million when we started. We built a facility that is on par, if not greater, than the majority of other LPs that are in the similar business, including the major ones that are trying to vertically integrate. So bringing that story to the market with the CSE and the exposure that it brings and can bring to us, I think it will attract new investors and help us grow exponentially through the public markets.
Oh, that's great. So when you mentioned bringing that to the market and stuff like that, when you say we, tell us a bit more about your management team and some of the guys that you're working with.
Perfect. So primary, it's myself and my partner. We're both entrepreneurs in the private sector or have been in the private sector over 20 years. Successfully have built private companies in a variety of different industries, franchising, retail, distribution, manufacturing. So we feel very comfortable in the business development of a business. We think cannabis is no different than any other business. You still have to keep an eye on the bottom line. You have to run a profitable business, be it a private or a public company. And we intend to do that, and we have been doing it since day one. Our other team is made of a variety of QAs and QCs, as well as extraction experts, all come from either the pharma grade or pharmaceutical industries when it comes to the QAs and the QCs, and from the extraction or packaging and fulfillment from the CPG industry as well.
That's great. That's great. So if we start to drill down into the company and start to think about some of the differences between you and other people that are in the same sector, what would you say those are?
So we think that we are different primarily because we're focused on Canada. We're not looking for, world domination, expanding into the US, Europe, and so forth. We want to do well and grow in Canada. And that's our intention. We are really focused on bringing value to our partners. We offer a variety of products and services that the current LPs need and can integrate. We're not one size fit all. We are very flexible and nimble on the products and services that we offer. So if somebody needs, or if an LP needs, just the distillate, we can offer the distillate. If they need, filling of a vape, initially on a bulk scale, we can do the bulk scale filling, send it back to them. They can put the excise tax, sell it through the provinces. So that's sort of the value proposition that we feel that we bring, the flexibility and the nimbleness that we offer to LPs as we move forward.
Well, great. From a milestone standpoint for Ayurcann over the next 6 months, can you elaborate on what investors should be looking for?
So as you can appreciate, financials are important in every industry, especially in cannabis. Exactly to the point that a lot of LPs that put up financials are not green. They're mostly in the red. We feel very comfortable and excited about bringing these financials to market as quickly as possible. So we do intend to do that over the next couple of weeks. Again, we're looking forward to doing it specifically because we feel that, with an eye to the bottom line and making sure that it's profitable business that we run, that's going to attest to it as we bring it forward. From a financial point of view and what we're doing specifically in the extraction space and the filling and the co-packing. We're also working, and we discussed that a little bit earlier, on a marketplace that I think over the next couple of months, a portal that will enable a value proposition for a lot of users, specifically obviously in the medicinal space, and a lot of LPs to offer products as a value proposition and education to the over 500,000 subscriptions that are available right now in Canada.
Okay, so can you just elaborate a bit more about that? So essentially, you're providing a virtual marketplace for medicinal users to purchase online.
Yeah, so the idea, obviously, with Health Canada regulations, everybody has to have a prescription, and that's how the Health Canada is set up and how people are able to, or users or medicinal users are able to purchase right now from every LP that has a sales license has a medicinal sales license, so they're able to offer their products. We feel that it's going to be a little bit different, where we're offering a platform, similarly to, I wouldn't say Amazon, but similar to an Amazon or a type of a portal where we can offer various products specific for the specific needs of medicinal users. And we are able to elaborate and work with all the other LPs that want to bring products to market that are specific to a specific segment of the medicinal users that may not work, are not working right now in the recreational space. If somebody, because of the MOQs and everything else that has to do with the chain of custody and the traditional distribution, when it comes to recreational, we feel that what we will bring to the market is a lot more flexible. Our MOQs are substantially lower. And if somebody has, a product or a brand or something that is, 100 people need to use it, we're able to put that on the shelf as well, in order to be able to drop ship and address those needs. Okay.
And just for our viewers, what does MOQ stand for?
Minimum orders. So a lot of especially in the recreational side, because you are working with the boards, they want certain orders fulfilled. So it may be, if you want to sell into Alberta or Saskatchewan or Ontario, or whatever it may be, you may have to produce, 5,000 of one or 10,000 of a SKU without actually knowing if it sells through. With us, if you are able to do it, especially on a smaller scale, either we can do it for you if it's a brand, or if you are manufacturing yourself right now as an LP and you feel comfortable in making 100 units and being able to test the market and so forth, we will be able to offer that offering for you.
Okay, that's great. So tell our viewers how people can keep abreast of your company. How do people reach you effectively?
Perfect. So we have our website at ayurcann.com. I think that's the easiest. I'm always available as well. All of our PR that comes out, if it's either on CEDAR, on the CSE, or is listed, has my name, contact information, and so forth. You're readily available. I'm very flexible in answering whatever is required. And by all means, if anybody needs to get in touch with me, whichever side of the business you're at, I'm always available.
Okay, that's great. So once again, it's Philip Shum here from the Canadian Securities Exchange. I'm the Director of Listings Development, and I'm here with Igal Sudman, who is the Chairman and CEO of Ayurcann. Ticker symbol is AYUR, obviously listed on the CSE. And for similar types of videos similar to this, please go to YouTube and subscribe, CSE_TV. We're also on all the various social media channels as well. So thanks again, Igal, and we'll wrap it up here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for tuning in to another newly listed on the CSE. Please feel free to hit like and share this content and hit subscribe if you haven't already.